Hi guys, this is Skittflash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 5. In the last part, we were told to sneak away and read COD's email, but you know what? We can just read it like right in between the two, because they don't really care. And COD wants us to go to Orin. Okay, so liberate that part of the net. Very quick, what does Mega Man have to say? Let's go to Orin. Okay, yes. And even though this is an abandoned island with no inhabitants, it still has internet. Such a bright future. And this is Orin Area 1, this is the next area of the game. What is this guy up about? Okay, he thought you were a Nebula Mavi. Sneaking away, I suppose. This place operates a bit differently than the other areas of the internet do. Actually, Orin 1 can take you to Orin 2 or Orin 3, where, like, normally it's like, it's either, what am I even trying to say here? Normally it's it goes from 1 to 2 to 3, but this is 1 to 2 and then 1 to 3, and not both. That was I don't even know anymore. Oh, that's right. I'm getting so ahead of myself. Forget I did anything. This is the vault chip. Moves very slowly, but if it does manage to hit, it will stun them. So to follow up on more moves, I probably should have used that before I used the bomb. It would have made using the bomb much more simple. And again, because it's a new area, make sure you explore all around looking for blue mystery data, because we had to get all of that. And yeah, luckily, again, I have the maps of these areas, so I know if I'm missing anything or not. Again, later stages get very, very mazy. This isn't too bad, but it can get pretty bad, so just watch out for that. I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing this one. I guess this would work. I guess. I don't know. So yeah, there's the whole, oh, I'm getting so ahead of myself. Like, I think I have, like, certain abilities that I just don't have at this moment in time, and it's tripping me up hard. But that's fine, we still do well enough. Is there anything over here? No, not at this moment in time. Weird, I could have sworn there would have been. I think you have to activate something before you can do that. There's a shop over here, and even though the net's occupied, we can still buy stuff if we had money, which we clearly do not, so we'll do that some other time. It might be worth noting that you do want to keep a reserve of 1,000 zenny just for the future. This is a really awkward layout, but okay. Not so awkward as to make this battle any complicated whatsoever. However, what is bad is because we're doing so good on battles, we're not getting any money, which actually becomes a problem. Like, you do need money, and when you do so good on battles that, like, you always get the chip, it's sometimes, like, detrimental, because money, man, we kind of need it. Later in the game, there's a way that makes sure you, like, that makes it so, like, you always get money for beating a battle, but that's, has its advantages. So, instead of this time, we have a distraction. These look exactly like the fucking cannons they actually look like a combination of the vault cannons and the mark cannons. That might actually be tough to deal with. So we're gonna you can step sword, right? That should be simple enough. I loved how Proto Man has like a shield to back him up, but Mega Man's just kind of champing it out with his fucking fist. It's kind of hilarious. It's also hilarious to make him, like, Proto Man, like, is, it's famous. He's famous for his signature shield. In the Battle Network game, people know him for a sword, but in the original games, he's the shield guy. Sometimes I always forget that. Even though, like, yeah, he is the shield guy, the guy with the shield. Every time he jumps, he has a shield in front of him. And then, like, it's it's hard to even do in this game. So fishing supplies. Okay, now we need to make a fishing pole. We are going to make the most ghetto fishing pole, comprised of fish line, bamboo, and bait. That's right. Is he gonna tell us? Oh yeah, he does. And again, this can be kind of weird. You're gonna have to search in the most obtuse places. It's a worm. Okay. So now that we got everything, let's talk to Dex first, I suppose. So, find a good place to fish. Okay, that's cool. Then you get to go up to this neat little area and fish away. I'm sure there's tons of fish here, right? I wouldn't know. At the slightest, I'm pretty shitty at fishing, to be perfectly honest. And it looks like Lan shares my sentiments because nothing's being caught. They'll come eventually. That must be so insulting, like deck silver, like all the way, like, oh wow, I caught so many. Exactly. He's yelling like that on purpose. Fun friends and whatnot. 30 minutes later, still haven't caught jack shit, huh? I guess that's what happens when, like, you know, you fish with a bamboo stick, a fish line, and a worm. Like, how do you don't even have a hook. You just have a line, like, tied to a worm. I don't think that would work in the slightest. Oh, but whatever. Does he have a big one? Reel it in? You can't reel it in. You have no reel. I guess you could just pull it. That's how they did it in the old days, I suppose. And that was a huge-ass fish. But we didn't catch it, so that doesn't really matter in the slightest. And shucks. Okay, so now we're gonna have to talk about the one that got away. Sure isn't a chunk of driftwood? Okay. So, now we have to make fire, okay, and just like our ghetto fishing pole, we are going to make an equally ghetto fire. Even though there's an earthquake, and that's kind of ominous. Is there even earthquakes in the future? Come on, natural. Oh, I was using the wrong control stick. I do that too much. So we use board. Very, very good. For fires and whatnot. Twig. And where am I supposed to be looking here? And yes, this. And dry grass. Such great fires. This is gonna be cooking all night long. I don't even know how we're gonna cook the fish. There's no grill. You guys are forgetting such key points here. These kids. These 4th graders. I'm assuming they're 4th graders. Every time I say that, that's just an assumption. They might be 5th graders. I just know they're like elementary school kids. Even without seasoning, yes, fresh fish is awesome. It actually is really good. Just cooked as soon as you catch it. That's nice. And now they're going for a hike into the forest. There is no forest. It's a mine shaft. Okay, but whatever. And yeah, just again checking things. Make sure the fire's out. We don't want to, you know, cause any harm to the inhabitants here. I guess I guess it's just common courtesy to make sure you set fires out. And yes, mail, and I think I know what this mail is. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the Navicust. This exists in, I think, every Mega Man game. I'd be disappointed if it didn't exist in every Mega Man game, because it's like a really vital piece of the whole game. It's probably like how you gain abilities. So instead of him explaining it, I'm just gonna try and explain it. It's kind of like a grid system, obviously. Like, you know, that exists a lot in games. There are 4 rules. Any piece that doesn't have textures on it, like this one, a smooth piece, you have to make sure that at least touches that line in the 3rd row. Yes, not column, I think. Next is any bumpy piece, you have to make sure it does not touch the line. So make sure it doesn't touch the line. And next one, any colors, you have to make sure the same matching colors aren't touching. The other one that it doesn't explain is you're not allowed to have more than 4 colors at any one point in time. If you disobey any of those rules, you will get a bug that hinders Mega Man's combat performance. He'll be pretty obvious about it. He's like, I feel a bit funny, but I'm fine. And then he'll be like all twitchy in the screen, and you just don't want that. I mean, if you can, I mean, sometimes, like, you know, you don't have enough space to put everything you want, so like you have to live with a bug. And sometimes the bugs actually are very rarely are the bugs actually like dealable. So you just want to avoid bugs as much as possible. Later we get something to circumvent that, but for now, just keep in mind bugs. You make sure you obey the Navicust rules. Yeah, mine shaft. And what? Oh god, I still don't have money. I just realized that. Oh no. So yes, they're gonna. Oh yeah, Dex Exploration Team. I didn't read that. And of course, you know, they all fall into a pitfall, but luckily Lan is all, you know, behind. Lucky indeed. So it's connected to the old mine. I don't know how that works in the slightest. And he has a sub-ped, so at least he has a phone. Gotta love technology. Oh, and get used to this, the frantic theme you're hearing right now. I feel like that's a problem in, like, all the, there's regular up here. I feel like that's a problem in, like, all the Mega Man games where, like, the frantic theme you're hearing right now is very short and very repetitive, so you just hear it over and over again. It gets kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going here. I know we can't progress until we get a certain thing, but I'm not sure they're gonna actually let us get said thing until we try to... Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, just kidding. It's probably somewhere here. Yeah, you look at this and it's locked. I need an electronic key, so make sure we're gonna look for that, I suppose. Okay, we're back out here. I just realized my computer was making a super loud buzzing noise. That problem kind of resurfaced itself, and that kind of annoys me. But whatever, it's totally manageable. Check these boxes. I don't think this is the box. I think that will be important later, but there is also a box that has some item that we really want. And is this just an elevator? Yeah, it totally is. Am I even going in? No, I'm totally not going in the right direction. Who would have thought? Whatever, we still have a lot of time in this part. I'm surprised. We got a decent amount done, I suppose. Where am I supposed to go then, if that's not this way? Oh, it's probably this way and then a detour up here. Yeah, this is probably where I need to go. Okay, that's dealable. So there's another place to jack in over here. Sadly, I don't think we have the tools needed to do what we need to do. And that would be... You need the mine key, but he's gonna... Yeah, we don't have enough zennies. That's not good. So I'm just gonna have to run around here and purposely do mediocre on the battles until I have enough money to pay this guy. Shit, I keep on forgetting that I'm supposed to be doing that. And something is also like automatically making screenshots for me, and I don't know what. And it's very, very weird. Like my computer just presses things, and I probably should have cut this out. But I think that that had to be mentioned, that I keep on doing too good, or well, or whatever. It's just too tempting. One thing you can wait for is if you do get a green mystery data on the field, on the battlefield. I think I've shown that before. Then that's an easy way of getting a lot of money. But for now, yes, I'll just go back to grinding. Oh my god. Oh man, it's a bug frag! Why? I thought I was done with this ordeal. I still have 60 zenny to go. Doing bad on the battles takes forever, and it's ridiculous. Oh. Okay, finally, we have enough. Oh my gosh, that has never been a problem for me. Usually I always have enough money to, like, you know, save myself from having to do that, but this time I kinda just got gypped hard. But okay, so we're still in the old mine, and they feel a breeze, so obviously they must be safe. Something I didn't realize, the little, unresponsive teleporter on the net that we encountered a few minutes ago is actually open now because we activated the elevator. That's what I was thinking of, and this is totally the right way we need to go. I don't know how much I cut, so I don't know how much longer I should be doing this, because, like, you know, I had to grind for an unnecessarily long amount of time. And so you open the door, I didn't realize, I thought there'd be a battle. So you look in here, and HP memory. Lovely. Now we have 240 HP. Not bad at all. And I think I'll just go through one more door before I just call it off. Or you know what, I can call it off now, I suppose. I don't want to stretch things too long accidentally. Nothing over here besides this. Can we activate it? Can we jack into it? No, we can't. Okay. So in the next part, we will be continuing our quest to save our friends in this old mine or something. But until then, this has been Skittflash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye!